Check. Morning, G. Right, market open soon. Oh. Shit. Connect. Okay, sweet. I'm just give me a moment to wake up a bit more. For everyone new in here, we it's very early for me in the mornings. Here's our profit. We're sitting at, let me update that. 23 and 4. And we have 87 now, so there you go. 74% profit so far this year. Rebecca, where are you based? It's I live on Vancouver Island, as far west as you can get, so it's super early still. Cool. So I'm just having tea, boys. Cool. It's a lot of people seen those reels over the weekend. We got like a crazy number of people jumping in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, jump in the Discord. That's where I post all my updates of trades and everything. We do swing trading, some day trading. It's the easiest way to trade. If you're day trading, it's, you know, I've been doing this 13, 14 years, dude. Day trading, I'm going to tell you right now, is more or less gambling, right? You can make money if you're incredible, okay? Guess what? You're not incredible. I'm not incredible. I've been doing this a very long time, and I'm still not incredible at this, okay? I know some people that can day trade. They've been doing it for 20 years. There's nobody that can really day trade that's been doing it for a couple years. It doesn't exist, okay? Your best bet, learn how to swing trade and then go down. Why is that the case, right? Is because everything is a fractal of each other, and the higher time frames are more critical. So when you're looking at these higher time frames, and when I'm making predictions on Bitcoin, a lot of people are here from watching those Bitcoin calls, right? That on stream since, like, it's been nearly a year I've been calling for this bear market, right? Maybe not a year. When was this? On stream we showed everything. I guess not. I guess we started saying, hey, it's probably wise to start getting out back here December 24, right? Over a year ago, actually. We started scaling out. So we scaled out here, right? We re-added some, and then we got out completely at 120K, right? Which is essentially the exact top. You know, that's kind of more or less luck, but these moves are the important moves that make most of your money, okay? The things that, you know, if you go into intraday and you're trying to figure out where things are going to go, you have to be cautious and you have to be cognizant of this overarching move, right? So what happened on this weekly close? If you're using dumb money concepts, right? Here's the issue is we didn't actually close above the exact level I wanted, but we did fail here, right? And then we bounced back up and we got all this levels too, right? The only level we actually lost was this one, which I suspect we do actually start coming back down some more, and you do get some more entries down here because we did lose that level. So it's probably going to come down before coming back up, but not significantly, okay? I don't know exactly how deep it's going to come down from this, but this is the level. I suspect it'll come back down here a little bit, right? Back to like 62 or something. But if you're looking to just buy and hold, it doesn't matter. If you're looking for long-term swing plays, it doesn't matter. This looks relatively bullish, right? The most important thing that we will be watching is this monthly candle. Okay, because the monthly candle is where the level actually lies, okay? That weekly candle is not super important. Would it be wise to just buy and sell the same as you? Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean, like just buy and hold. Like, you're probably going to do best just buying and holding sort of thing. But I'll show you how to get a little bit better, right? You as you're learning to trade, you want to make as few decisions as possible, right? So that's why swing trading is better, because your decision making is let's just be honest, it's terrible. You're going to be a terrible trader, right? You can't possibly be good at this when you're starting. So to find even more detail here, okay, where is this going to go? We can look at these lower time frames, because it'll be fractals of each other, right? So we can get confirmation that, hey, it is going to come down because we have this level that we've just lost, right? We get the retest in there, and then we're coming back down. What I want to see right now is gold. Just make sure that this gold long is good. We longed gold last week down here. +70 viewers, nice. I don't even have the viewer thing counter on right now. Let's see, viewers. There you go. Nice, yeah, a lot more viewers here. If you guys got questions, you can ask them. We do giveaways in the YouTube and the Kick streams. I'm a beginner. Does this help me? Well, does what help you? The stream? Yes, probably. Alright, so what's going on with gold? Let's just kind of reset things. Weekly, last week, failed to make new highs. It also failed to lose this level, right? If you guys aren't familiar with the terms I use, you can watch my videos. Dumb money concepts revolves around, it's very simple, okay? The idea of dumb money concepts, I made this myself, okay? Dumb money concepts is a play on smart money concepts. Okay, smart money concepts is not very smart because it's very confusing, right? With trading, 99% of trading comes down to your ability to be able to emotionally regulate and manage yourself, okay? It has nothing to do with your strategy. 1% of trading is your strategy, okay? And what's ironic is everyone tries to find the strategy that's going to work. There's no strategy that works, okay? The strategy that works is the most simplest thing that follows the way of the market, I suppose, right? Meow, meow. So smart money concepts, super confusing and makes no sense. The way to do it actually is dumb money concepts. All dumb money concepts logic is we attempt to make new highs and lows, right? So here we attempted to re-enter this zone. We failed to. So what must we do? You cannot go the same direction over and over and over again. You have to go in the opposite direction because the buyers said, hey, sellers, we don't like you here, right? So they bought it up. So where do you have to go? You have to go for the new high, okay? Origin of that move, okay? So we retest it, okay? I'm going to show you something that's going to make a lot of sense on Bitcoin too. Right, I'll show you Bitcoin, and I'll show you why they bought this exact level, okay? If you look at the daily, is it the daily? Or is it the weekly? 1 second. Might be the weekly, hold on. Yeah, so the previous week, not last week, okay? Previous week, here's an opposite example. You lost a level, so you closed beyond it. So what do? You retest that level, and then you go to the next level down. Where's the next level down? The origin of this move that brought you to that level, right? So where did it go? To that level. That's the only thing you need to know with trading is what is the next move. You don't need to predict anything. The only reason I predict things is because I've been doing it for so long. And this is a silly prediction because I can't actually know. I can only know that it was going to go to 71 with 99% accuracy. I don't really fucking know if it's going to go here or if it's going to go here. I have no fucking clue. I just do it for the YouTube. Just do it for the Instagram, right? Would it be why? Wait, I already read that one. Holy shit! Please give me some money. You're a fag. And I don't mean that in the gay sense. Someone's spamming on the Instagram chat. Give me some money, right? I don't mean that in the gay sense. I mean that in the you suck sense. Politely. I love gay people.
Took a good buy on market open on gold.
Yeah, on gold. Yeah, we were looking at gold a second ago, okay? So we were just saying, okay, it must go to that next high, right? But let's look at the daily. Let's get a picture, right? Because everything's a fractal. I know I have to slow things down for some of these new guys because they don't really know what we're talking about here. But you see the daily gained, right? So this would have been a really nice buy. So whoever said they bought on the open, fantastic stuff, good stuff. You know what you're doing at this point, right? You gained the only level that matters. So where's it going? This level's already been tested, right? This is the next level up, and it's already been tested. So we're going to break that level, and we're going to go for the high, right? It's still all the same shit. Right? So we're just LARPing as a gold miner right now, you know? We're just pretending like we mine gold and we're just racking up gold. That's it. And for anyone wondering, hey, you can see my account size. Yes, you can. You can see 8,800, right? We started this new account with 5,000 at the start of the year. Okay. And everyone watching, I will tell you exactly my situation. Am I narcissistic? Probably. Everyone is. My exact situation is I own a very large prop firm trading company. It's been around for many years now. I am the founder of it, okay? I have a salary from them. It is not a crazy salary. I don't pay myself anything more than I need. So this is all the money I have, right? It's not all the money that the prop firm has, right? So you guys can understand that I attempt to live a very normal, regular life, just like everyone else, doing their job, you know, working as an entrepreneur. I recommend you start your own company alongside trading if you want to find that freedom. Trading is a very difficult thing to do. So I recommend you have a steady stream of income. So you can do similarly to what I do. right? And then from here, you naturally grow that account over time. So why am I not trading with insane amounts of money? Well, because I don't have insane amounts of money. Everything is in my company. Everything is in my company. I don't hold anything myself. I'm a professional trader. I am a profitable trader. The company is where my steady income comes from. This is my recommendation: is if you want to be a trader, do not do it full time. Not for the next decade. Minimum, give yourself a decade, okay? Use trading as a retirement means, not as a profession. Trading as a profession is idiotic. I'm telling you that right now. I basically know, I've been doing this a long time. I basically don't know anyone that does it solely as their only profession, right? Unless you are working for a hedge fund or something where they pay you a salary, right? There's pretty much nobody that lives off of trading income alone, okay? What they do is they have some sort of salary from their job or from a company they run or something, and then they do trading on the side to grow extra capital. And then from there, they build a retirement fund, okay? And then once you're like, I don't know, 40, let's say 40 is a pretty good number, you retire. That's it, right? So like, I don't really know anyone who's trading professionally that's under 40 or 50, okay? So that's my honest advice. What platform do you use? I don't know that question.
Check out Nigerian traders fear living large solely off trading in their 20s.
Check out Nigerian traders. They're not. Chris AMG. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're 100% lying to you. There's not a single 20-year-old trader that makes money. More money than the market gives you. Okay, there's not a single one in the world. There are traders like TGR is a perfect example, right? TGR is a like 21-year-old trader or something, been doing it for a few years, and he's got making millions of dollars, right? He's not doing it. He's making money from trading because the market gives you money by being in the market, okay? If you're losing money trading, then you have a really big problem, right? Because the market naturally just gives you money by doing nothing, right? You make an average of 15% a year by doing nothing. So yeah. What about silver? I wouldn't be touching this. We can look at silver, right? Like the reason why I wouldn't be touching silver, and I've been very vocal about this, is because it doesn't make sense, dude. It's a little bit better now. You could ride this rally back up potentially, but silver has a reputation of pumping and dumping. Right? Like it'll go straight back to $30, right? It does this. It's done it many times before, right? The issue with this too is like, I like to say this a lot, is the idea of trading is, you've heard this many times before. What is trading? Buy low, sell high, right? That's all trading is. That's how you make money. You cannot make money by buying high and selling low. Does not happen. That does not exist. What you can do is buy high and sell higher, right? But you have to sell at a higher price than you buy. Okay. So what is the odds, if you use that logic, right? Buy low, sell high. What is the odds that this is the current price right now? This is the low. And you're playing a game of probability. What is the chance that that is the low? Well, let me tell you, it's zero so far. Like pretty much zero so far. You know what I mean? If I go silver, so fuck, I gotta see one with like longer history. What are the chances that that is the low throughout history? 1%. You know what I mean? And you could be like, but Hunter, like, you know, you just want to look at recent price data, right? Because
Assign me moderator role in Instagram.
I don't care for assign you a moderator in Instagram. I don't know how to do that. What about trading meme coins? I wouldn't do that. It's stupid. Like but you might be saying, hey Hunter, what about the recent price data? Because I don't want to wait, you know, a decade for my money, right? Yeah, perfectly fine. Once again, like you could then say, hey, this could be the low. So I'm saying it's not too bad right now because you could rally it here. You could do this, right? This could be the low. But I don't want to touch it because silver has a reputation of collapsing. Let's look at the NASDAQ. We predicted the NASDAQ as well. Gold target, there's no target. New high. It's a good time to buy Bitcoin. Yes, probably. There's a good time to buy Bitcoin right now, a bad time to buy ETH. Why a bad time to buy ETH? Because why are you buying ETH? Let me ask you that question. Why are you buying ETH? What does ETH do? Can I enter the giveaway on Instagram? Instagram cannot win the giveaway. Only on Kick and YouTube. Well, you can do a giveaway now too, by the way. Let's do a giveaway now. So how it works is you're going to see a spinner if you're watching on Kick or YouTube. And then we're going to spin it. Oh, and I want to add maybe... Let's add more. Let's add 100K. Oh, nice. 100K. Let's add more options too, hey? 100K. Instant funding, right? Let's add 50K two-step. Let's add
Mini.
Yeah, 20K mini. Yeah, we got the minis now. Let's do a 10K mini. Let's do a 100K mini too. So 100K mini. And then like let's just make some of these maybe make that one a bit bigger.
100K one step.
We gotta do 100K one step. Okay. 100K one step. Sweet. We'll make those ones smaller, obviously. Just make these like random colors or something. Is it on the wheel? Are these on the wheel? We're gonna like save settings. That's how save. Okay, let's reset that wheel.
Save changes.
Nice. That's a pretty funky wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Okay. 10K one step. Nice. Okay. So to enter the giveaway, you type in plus. We'll just do IG. Okay. Instagram cannot win. Holy shit. That guy is so fucking gay on Instagram. I've never seen such an aggressive beggar.
Check Telegram.
Telegram. Let me see if I can add a moderator. Well, the thing is, Maven Shorts, man. I'm on, like, this is what my live looks like on Instagram. So there's no, like, I can't add a moderator. Maybe I can click on somebody. Oops. No, like, I can't, there's no moderator.
Use phone.
Use a phone, but the phone isn't live. Let me see. Let me see. I can't access the live at all on. Holy shit, dude. 3 million views. I can't access the live on my own phone. Maybe I can go. Maybe I'll go to settings or something later. I don't know. Maybe I'll just run my own live and then I'll have you jump in later. Yeah, anyways, let's look at some news. No news today. Let's look at the EdgeFinder.
Click on the account in Instagram to modify mod.
Yeah. Okay, and let's spin that giveaway. So everyone that entered, 10K one step for Maven. We do this every day. Holy shit. Yo, fucking that guy, dude. Look, I just want to show, like, this is how look how pathetic this guy is. So the whole audience can see. I can oh, you know what? I can just block him, right? Report. I just don't like it. He's being gay. Block. There you go. I wonder if my live just went off. Reload page. Is my live off? No, it's still going. I don't think I can even block them. Like, there's something wrong with this. Anyways, let's look at the fundamentals. What's this live about? We're day trading. So NASDAQ, pretty bearish. Gold is the only thing. Same stats as we've been looking at in the recents, right? So anyone wondering what this is called the EdgeFinder. It is a fundamental analysis thing that gives you a score based off of all the technical fundamental indicators, right? It's from Trader Nick, A1 Trading. It's $1,400, so you don't have to pay for that. You can just watch my stream instead, or you can go over to him. I don't care. He's a good buddy of mine. Probably one of my favorite traders that actually makes content. So, bro's probably salty. He sold 13K. That's funny. Yeah. Did we spin that wheel? Did we spin it? I don't think so. Did we? Spin it. Let's spin it now. Perhaps in your monitor. How is it Maven Snips still, bro? Okay, well, congrats, Maven Snips. You win, bro. You win so often. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, we got some moderators. As we get more popular, I imagine we'll need some more moderators and whatnot. But so NASDAQ, yeah, last week, you know, we failed to lose this level, right? Which we've been stuck in this spirally range sort of thing. And we've regained here. So I'd actually be a bull on the NASDAQ right now. And what I would be doing is I'd just be long here. And I'd probably put a stop loss below that low there. And I'd probably just target this. So we could do... I don't like long in the NASDAQ because it takes so much margin. But we could do a QQQ maybe. We could take the QQQ, I think. Close back within the range. We'll just take a light one on the QQQ, right? And it'll just be like this, sell stop. Yeah, I suspect it's going to go for the new high. Right, let's look at the NASDAQ here. NASDAQ. So here's the thing is, oh, did we, no, we didn't regain this, so it's only going here. So we regained, so what I'm doing right now is we regained this level. So we have to go to that move, right? And my stop is just going to be below the next level behind, right? So this is all it is. Regain, go here, sell limit. There you go. Good day, buddy. So there we go. We took another trade. We're slowly going up. Our high water mark so far was 9,300, I think. What do you guys think about this music? It's copyright free music now, so the Instagram thing doesn't bug out. Is this chill?
Gold buy on the open is moving very good.
Gold buy. Let's watch gold. Fuck yeah. Like, what else are we supposed to watch, dude? Like, what else do we normally look at? Fucking copper. This copper company's been fucking raking in the dough. The dough. Bitcoin volatility. Monthly. Bitcoin volatility coming up, but gold volatility much more stable. Still high though. VIX. Lame. All right, let's look at that gold. Still chilling. So what do I think is going to happen this week? All right, I think NASDAQ. Let's summarize. Let's summarize. I think summary is good right now. NASDAQ, go back for the new high. Range further, right? Gold, go for the new high. Bitcoin, I think down a bit, and then come back up. So like back down to mid, low 60s, and then back up again, right? I think Bitcoin might find a few days in this zone not doing much. Right? I think it's going to slow the volatility a little bit here. I don't think it's going to go for this dump yet. If that's what you're worried about, I don't think it's going to go for that dump yet. Because the weekly close was rather bullish. What's the name of the bearish or bullish tool? I don't know. You might be talking about my indicator. It just draws lines. It doesn't tell you if things are bearish or bullish. I have two things that I have on the chart. One is session indicators. That's literally, session trading sessions, which literally just tells me what time of day it is, so that I can more easily understand if I'm traveling. Like, it's not useful at all, really. Or like if I'm like back testing something and I want to be like, oh, I want to look at the New York time. So that's not very useful, right? But I like it because it compartmentalizes the data, so I can see what day is what. And then polytrends is the one that just draws lines for me. And literally all that does is
I think he's talking about EdgeFinder.
Oh, the EdgeFinder. What was the question? The bearish tool. Yeah, EdgeFinder, bro. Yeah, thank you. That is an expensive tool. How do I ban this fucking dickhead, dude?
What is a good level to buy the WLD coin?
WLD? The world coin? Fuck, bro. You want to buy the world? You want to buy altcoins now? Are you retarded? WorldCoin was like a project that I was kind of curious about. What's a good level? Don't.
Check one more time, Telegram.
Don't buy this. That's the level. Don't buy it. Yeah, buddy, that doesn't work. That button doesn't do anything. You know what? 8. Maybe he doesn't even follow me. There he is. Yash Pateli, you are blocked. Nice. He might be gone now. Wouldn't that be crazy if he could still join your live streams? The stream ended. And kick. The kick looks fine still. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing any issues here. Let's look at the DAO. Holy. So the weekly on the Dow was pretty bullish. That's a nice close on the weekly. Let's look for a buy off that probably, hey? The Dow looks nice to be a buyer in. We're going to pick up a level there, buy limit, right? And stop loss somewhere down here, I suppose, maybe. Now, the great thing about trading this style is, let's say we enter this long, right? And then it closes back within here, right? Well, I'd probably just exit the trade, right? Because there's a really good chance it's going to target the other side. But if we see a bounce off of this, then great. We get a continuation. I think those are more or less the trades we want to take right now. I think we're happy chilling. Watch gold for the day here. So gold rallying. Hunter, do a scalp futures? No, I'm not a scalper. I'm not retarded. There are no scalpers that consistently make money. Doesn't exist. How do you decide your stop loss for a trade? It's going to be it's going to be completely dependent on the situation. The very obvious way to determine your stop loss is, where is the idea wrong, right? So I'll give you an example of like how to place it, right? Let's look at this. Let's look at this NASDAQ one, right? So we've re-entered this zone, right? And I want to be long here, and I want to shoot for that next high, okay? I can show you gold too in a second. So where would I be wrong? Well, I use failures, right, as a means to know the direction, right? So let's say it comes down here and it wicks this bottom and then still closes back within. Well, that would still be bullish for me. So I wouldn't want to put my stop loss here, just in case it wicks it and goes, right? So what I do is I often pick the next level behind, because that at least gives it distance to do that wick and do those double bottoms and then not stop me out. Because a double bottom and a wick and a failure to make that level is actually good for me. That's actually what I would prefer. Right? So another example might be, hey, let's look just over here and say this sort of situation, right? Let's say I longed here, right? Off of like whatever reason, right? Let's say I longed there. I wouldn't put my stop loss there because of the wick, right? I'd put it back here, right? So if you look at gold, you're wondering about gold.
Hunter, what do you think about swinging Microsoft right now?
Let me see one sec. You went long on gold Friday after 1 hour close above a high. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying, but let's look at 1 hour. Let's just use all the words you used. So you said 1 hour, so I'm assuming it means 1 hour. And you said Friday. So you went long on gold after here. So by the way, guys, if you ever want me to review charts, it has to be the dumb money concepts. We only trade dumb money concepts. Join the Discord. You can post your charts in here. I looked at these. Nobody posted anything that's not fucking retarded. Like, what? This is ridiculous. We don't do flags. Anything that's not dumb money concepts, I'm going to ignore. None of this makes any sense. We don't use EMAs. We don't use anything like that. We just only use failures and successes and gains, okay? So all these charts that you guys posted is a waste of time because I'm not going to review them. But if you want to post something in here and you're trying to learn dumb money concepts, you can go in there in the Discord, okay? So that'd be perfect for what we're doing right now. So when you said, what's up, Baron? Closed above the high. Okay, so you closed here, right? So this is what I'm assuming you said. Okay, I longed when we closed here, somewhere in here, okay? I'm going to draw, actually. You longed somewhere in here, okay? Sweet. So if we use some logic, where would we be wrong? Well, here's a level, right? It could bounce off of, it could wick there, and it could also wick on the other side here, right? It could also target these lows, right? And then still go to the high. So if it enters this zone and closes in here, it'll target that low. I'll say that again because a lot of you are new, right? if this, so what it's going to do is it's going to retest this level, okay? It's going to bounce off of it and then go to the next high. Or, so what it did, it bounced off of it and went to the next high. Or it'll regain the level and then have to target that area, okay? So you could still be right and it hit this as a, so if you put your stop loss there, it's pretty silly, right? So if I were trading here, you know, I would maybe put my stop loss behind another level elsewhere, right? Because it could come down and touch these levels, because these levels, no, that one's tested, never mind. That one's been tested. They've all been tested actually. So, you know, you might be pretty safe to put your stop loss here. Because you would want to be, you wouldn't want to put it too low because then you would lose tons of money. So you have to kind of allocate depending on what the actual situation is. So in this case, I might actually put my stop loss below that level, right? But there's so many other cases where, hey, like let's look at the current price and just out of curiosity, right? If I'm longing after a new high here right now, right? Let's say I'm longing right now. Where would I put my stop loss? Well, it could test this easily. It could test this easily, right? And it could touch the range bottoms again, right? Similarly to how it did here, right? So I'd probably put my stop loss here and not here, right? Because it could easily wick that. Oh, man. This guy is back. This is hilarious. Yeah, Maven Shorts, we're going to have to figure out a way to make you a moderator. That guy just ruins things. I'm going to ban him as well on this new account. Let's see.
Is Coinbase stock a good area for swing trade on daily TF?
Give me 1 second. See if I can find him. Interesting. I don't know why I can't search. Just report this guy. Eventually he'll just get his fucking IP banned. I don't like it. Block. I can't block. Block. Reload page. Please don't help him. That's funny. I can't. The funny thing is I can't even block. Instagram is busted, bro. Anyways, I gotta go. Anyone watching on Instagram, you can just jump over to Kick or YouTube. You can check my profile there. I gotta go. I think I have a wait. Maybe no. No, we got a few more minutes. My meeting times have changed again. We can keep chilling. Can you show the use of the RSI? No. We don't trade stupid shit. The problem with RSI is it doesn't do anything. All it does is it tells, so what does RSI mean? Relative Strength Index. So it tells you how strong a move is, okay? That's it. The higher the number, the stronger the move. Or the lower the number, the stronger the move in the downside, okay? The bigger the extreme of the RSI, the more extreme the move. Guess what else tells you what the extremeness of the move is? How fast price is going. Duh. So all indicators are worthless. Let me say that again. All indicators are worthless because you can just look at the price and know already. If the price is jumping up fast, RSI is going to be jumping up fast. There is no situation that RSI tells you anything other than what price is doing. So the one thing is you might say, hey, what about RSI divergence, right? So let me throw on RSI. So just so that you guys can understand, because RSI is a very, very popular one. Let me throw it on so you guys can see. Okay, RSI, right? RSI. So the other option is RSI divergence, right? And divergence is like, okay, where you have the RSI going down, but price is going up, right? All that is price is slowing down its momentum. Okay, so you can see that on price already. It went up really fast and then slowed down. Does that mean it's going to go in the other direction? Usually, but you have no idea how far in the other direction. So it's worthless again. Usually that means it's going to slow down and kind of come back for a retrace, sure. But you have no idea. The target is meaningless. Order flow? I don't know. Never done it. That's funny, hey, Maven Shorts. That guy's crazy. He just keeps making new accounts and spamming. I'm just not going to read the Instagram chat. I mean, that works too. We'll figure out, like, I'll give you moderator somehow. I think I have to go into my settings or something. And then you'll be able to manage it for tomorrow or whatever. But, like, Instagram is just, we'll just assume that Instagram is fucking gay.
After live, bro, come Instagram, live with phone, and add me as mod.
Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, yeah, he's persistent. You guys are funny. Maybe I'll just jump on live on the phone and then make you a mod. Hi, to earn DMC is it linked to earn money from clipping? No, bro. If you want it, so I pay people if people want to make clips of me, and then post it on your channels. You can earn like $1 per 1,000 views. If you want to make clips of me, or you can learn how to do DMC. Like everything is fucking fantastic here. I guess I don't know. I have jobs for you. I give you free accounts. I teach you how to trade for free. It's all great. What do we want to look at anything else? I'm just curious. Maybe a couple stocks. Someone asked about Microsoft earlier.
Analysis on Coinbase Daily TF.
I don't know if I would want to be a Microsoft investor with all the pedophilia stuff. Like I don't think I can do it, dude. Bill Gates is probably one of the worst people on the planet. Like I would rather not make, like, I don't know about you guys, but I would rather not make money than like have anything to do with Microsoft or anything to do with Bill Gates. He actively promotes monocrop agriculture. He actively promotes seed oils. He actively promotes depopulation of the planet. He's a pedophile, right? Like, he's the worst person on the planet. So I wouldn't even want to short this. How about Amazon? Amazon's fine. I'm not against Jeff Bezos. Amazon's also a good product. Like Microsoft's kind of a shit product too, by the way. Analysis on Nifty 50. Oops. I've never traded the Nifty. There you go. Here you go. This is your stop loss, right? That's where price went to, right? Above that level is your stop loss. And then you target there, I think. Failure to enter, you're gonna target new lows. Yep. That's the Nifty. Stream again later. Let's see my schedule. Yeah, I should be free. We're gonna do a second stream at the end of the day. Weren't you saying what's happening is happening? Make money off of it. I'd rather not make money having anything associated with Bill Gates. I would rather be invested in North Korea. I mean, that's my opinion. Like I have more respect for Kim Jong-un than Bill Gates. Bling 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 bling.
Bling 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 bling. You see all that money? Bling 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 bling.
Nice, we're up $200 so far today. Brother, where can I learn DMC? On my channels. It's all free. If you guys have actual questions on Instagram, you can jump over to Kick or YouTube. We're just gonna chill here. Let's look at these trades that we entered so far. The QQQ is already up a bit, right? We enter lightly. Honestly, like I don't really like risking very much. You know, I'm kind of like comfortable just like taking trades that are worth like $100. It's like, it's way more fun. What's my YouTube channel? Dumb Money Hunter. My profile is the same on all social medias. What's your strategy? Do you trade? Find on YouTube?
How's
Yes.
PayPal
Dumb Money
stock?
Hunter.
It's very down.
PayPal is not a good company to be invested in. Why would you not want to buy PayPal, right? Right. This was an early 2000s sort of thing. Was it early 2000s? I'm not sure why it's like, I don't know. I thought it was like early 2000s. Anyways. Oh, that probably did so well when it was COVID, right? Anyways, a lot of people were using PayPal. I was even using PayPal for transfers and everything like that. But PayPal is not good for the seller. Very bad for chargebacks. So a terrible thing for use for the seller, but people have to use it because it's popular. It's not as popular anymore. There's tons of other payment methods coming out. So the competition's rising and the reputation is going down. Am I Jewish? No. I don't have any Jew gold around my neck. I don't have enough gold to be Jewish. Same here. You can't buy principles. No, my religious beliefs are a blend. I would say it's a blend of multiple religions. Some I like to learn about the different religions, and then I think they all are valid in their own way. I would identify most closely to both like Gnostic Christianity and Buddhism, most closely. Not traditional like kind of just like Jesus sort of version of Christianity. And I think a lot of religions can kind of understand that. Basically, like, just follow the lessons that Jesus and Buddha taught, sort of thing, right? Without it being dogmatic. I think that's kind of the thing. I also I'm learning a little bit about the chakra sort of stuff, which is Hinduism. What is agnostic Christianity? No, I said Gnostic. How do I spell Gnostic? Gnostic. Yeah. So what is Gnosticism? A diverse collection of ancient religions and philosophies, movements flourishing from 1st to the 5th centuries AD, emphasize on direct and personal knowledge, right? It is, here, I'm going to move it a bit, I think, in case you can't see. Oops. Yeah, I think Gnosticism is something different, though. The Gnostic version of Jesus is a similar point of view of like how you would think the Buddha is, where it's very internalized, right? You're connected to God, sort of thing. You are part of God, sort of thing, right? How does Gnosticism differ from Christianity? Here you go. Gnostics see salvation as escape from matter, the physical world. I don't know if that makes any sense. I do believe that there is a higher power. I just which seemed like, as I'm reading this, it seems to say that Gnosticism is basically believes there's no higher power, but so I guess maybe it's kind of difficult to explain. It's kind of a blend, bro. It's kind of a blend, right? I believe there's a higher power. I call him God because of simplicity, right? I believe that you can become in tune with God through internalization, which is the side of the Buddhist sort of thing, right? I think it's much a lot of third eye sort of thing and consciousness sort of thing. After my son took his own life when he was 24, I'm not quite sure a God would let one of his own do that to his father's. Yeah, okay, Baron. I mean, perfectly fair. I have a belief that, yeah, I don't know how much I should be talking about religion too much, but I don't think God controls anything on this planet. I think God is you can have a connection and a relationship with him, or you can decide to live a sinful life, right? And sin is the ruler of this planet, right? Sort of thing. But yeah. Anyways, I think I gotta go. So you never read the Bible. I avoided it. I'm reading the Bible currently, yeah. Okay, I gotta go. I think I just got a ping that my meetings are a different time, so take it easy, guys.